How to be fully in your feminine power every single day, long term. This is one of my most requested inquiries, and I'm so excited to share it with you today. All right, so I'm gonna share with you what is feminine energy, how to be that woman, and also what yoga practices can you do from the comfort of your own home to be in your feminine power every single day. All right, so my name is Joss of Wild Womb, and I help women be in their true nature, their feminine energy and power. I take you through the inner work and the healing so you can feel your most confident and expansive. All right, so take your journals out, get your notes ready, and let's dive in. Don't forget to hit subscribe. A woman who is in her feminine power is always a perfect balance of the qualities of both earth and water. So she is very, very grounded, but she's also very flowing. She's very fierce and strong, but she's also very calm and open. And honestly, like whoever you are right now watching this, I don't care how old you are, I don't care if you're menstruating, what your identity is, you can always tap into your feminine energy. You can always have that feminine power because it's in you already. It's just a matter of knowing how to connect with it, but it's always there. You never lose it. Okay, so let's start with the most important thing. What is feminine energy? What does that even mean? So feminine energy is sort of like a personification of the divine feminine power of the universe, the creative energy. So on this earthly plane, look around you. Just look around at the flow, the creativity, the fertility, the movement. That is feminine energy, that is consciousness. And you see how that energy animates everything around you. You see the season changes, you see the fertility in the spring, you see the moon phases, all of that beautiful divine flowing energy. That is also flowing through you. That's also flowing through you. How exciting is that? So now here's the big question. Are you honoring that? Does that blow your mind? Are you like, wow, are you respecting that every day? Because the woman who is in her feminine energy and power, she honors her body like a sacred temple every single day. She knows that this is a gift. She is grateful. She is celebrating herself. But that's what I'm here for, because if you're like, well, how do I do that? That was my problem as well. So I've got loads of ways that you can do this that are super simple. Let's go into, this woman who is in her feminine energy every single day. Like, what is she like? What does she do? I'm gonna give you 5 points, okay? So you might wanna note these down. This is really exciting because we can all have this. We can all come back to this. This is the main one, okay? A woman who is in her feminine energy and power, she is so linked to her intuition. Best friends. Her and her intuition are like the best BFFs forever. She trusts her intuition. She trusts what she feels. Next, a woman who is in her feminine energy, strong, fierce every single day. She is nurturing her body, mind, and spirit every single day. She has her rituals, she has her self-care routines, she is tuning inwards, and she is giving herself all the self-care that she needs, emotionally, mentally, and physically. We'll get into what exactly that looks like later. Number 3, this is an important one. She knows the power of rest. She knows the power of rest. A woman in her feminine energy and power, she is not pushing herself beyond her means. She is not constantly on this sort of patriarchal battle to achieve and go and do more. No, she knows that her creativity and her accomplishments, her drive, actually comes from her ability to rest. That is why, if you follow me, you know that I am a huge fan of Yoga Nidra, which is yogic sleep. And I do this practice every single day. Your rest is also this Yoga Nidra practice, which allows you to go to the edge of sleep with your energy, your emotions, and all of your sensations. All right, so she knows the power of rest. All right, number 4. This is a tough one. A woman in her feminine energy, she knows to have her sacred solitude. She is totally okay with being alone. It does not worry her. She is not lonely. She actually knows that she has to prioritize time being alone every single week in order to be in her feminine energy and power. So how often are you taking sacred solitude? That's what I like to call it, every single week. In that time, you could be literally doing nothing. You could be just staring out into the abyss. You could be journaling. You could be doing art. You could be masturbating. It doesn't matter, but just as long as you are in your sacred solitude as a very mindful practice. The last one, a woman in her feminine energy, she has super strong boundaries. She has super strong boundaries. This woman isn't gonna let anyone cross her boundaries or make her feel uncomfortable. She is never gonna settle for less. No way. How do you have strong boundaries? These are all linked. Self-care and boundaries are linked together. You can't have one without the other. A good starting point is to ask yourself, what is my self-care routine like? Am I doing my sacred solitude, my sacred rest? Am I doing my gentle practices to connect inward? Your boundaries will grow out of this. Because when you love yourself, when you honor your body and you know that it is this sacred temple, that the creative energies of the universe are flowing through you, you're not gonna let anyone cross your boundaries. You are not gonna let anyone disrespect you because you know how sacred you are. So it all beautifully links together. All right, so we've just went through quite a bit here. We've went through, how to be fully in your feminine power every day, and what does this woman look like? Well, she's deeply in her intuitive power. She trusts what she feels. She's never gonna doubt what she feels. She nurtures her body, mind, and spirit as a daily practice, even if it's for a couple minutes a day. She knows the power of rest. That's where the yoga nidra comes in. She values her sacred solitude. She is not afraid to be alone. And then lastly, this woman, this person, she has super fierce and strong boundaries. So all of that can be for you. You can have all of this. And it's really a matter of creating a daily ritual that allows you to be in your intuitive power, to rest, to connect to the feminine points on your body. So you can access all of that by using yogic practices that allow you to tune inwards. They allow you to be with all of your sensations. They allow you to be with your emotions and your feelings. Because here's the thing. The empowered woman, she knows herself from within. She knows what she's feeling. Every second of the day, she goes into a new environment and she feels, how does this space make me feel? Is this good for me? Is this nurturing? Is this uplifting me? She knows every little message from within. And knowing that so strongly takes a daily practice to tune inwards to your body and listen. What are those practices? That's what I'm here to share with you. There's just so many for the feminine body that aren't widely known, but they include womb meditations, yoga practices for your pelvis, for your reproductive organs, journaling, meditations, and also community love. Because as much as it's so wonderful to heal alone, you've got to open up to healing with community and with guidance as well. This is called co-regulation, and it's an equally important part to the journey. Take it from someone who used to heal on her own and do all the books and all the courses and then just go alone and try to feel better. And I realized that I needed guidance and I needed community as well. This well-rounded package equals you being in your feminine energy every single day, long term. I hope this has excited you and inspired you to trust that you can totally have this and you deserve it. You can be that confident, expansive woman in her feminine power, and it doesn't take much. It's just a matter of making it a priority every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes, to do the practices that help you feel your best. I've got those practices for you. So subscribe, connect with me, comment, DM, whatever, but just reach out to me. So what is next? Look at the link below this video for more. I have a 10-lesson course, and it is going to take you through the exact journey to tap in and ignite your feminine power. It takes you through the exact healing process that I went through, and it's gentle, it's loving, it's supported, it's self-paced, and it's incredible. And at the end, you're gonna feel so much confidence, you're gonna love your body, you're gonna know how to use your voice to feel empowered, and so much more. I can't wait to connect with you. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful rest of your day.